Start of week 4. I can't believe we're already in week 4 of having the property. Totally makes sense now when people say that they've been working on their house for like 5 to 7 years. So I know that some of you can understand those words and you're probably nodding your head. Ongoing projects. So this week, we just got started yesterday. Today's Monday. And so always we start the week on Sunday. There's how we do it. And so we got, today is going to be our last day for having the big trash can currently, or the dumpster. We're going to get rid of that and we'll probably have to get it eventually, but today is the last day. So yesterday we wanted to try and get as much in there that we could. And, you know, we were trying not to do have much go to the landfill, but there's just no way with that tiny house with getting out all of the, you know, the mold and some of the, which was good because when we did pull out some of the walls, definitely some of the 2x4s were just like completely just gone, almost like decomposed. And so we had to get all of the rest of the sheetrock and the walls out. We salvaged some of it, but a lot of it ended up going into the dumpster, and we just wanted to get the rest of it done as much as we could before today. So, but we had a huge storm last night, actually under a tornado watch and then a tornado warning, but all is well here. And so today it was really, really rainy. Had to take the cars in, trying to get everything done with our residency. And it was going to be really messy and muddy there, and trying to, again, just balance everything out with our life. So I'm at our apartment while Mark's is over there. He's finishing up. Hopefully I think he's planning on taking out the rest of the ceilings today, the ceiling panels. We're trying to figure out what to do with the insulation. We won't be using that, but I think most of it's salvageable. And so today I'm at the apartment just doing some more research, and I'm grateful for resources that people have been sending me. My friend Tony sent me a video on a couple that build a cob house, and I'll link it down below, because I've been doing a lot of, you know, trying to rack my brain, because a lot of the things that you find with cob build or earthen builds, it's from ground up, and we already have a structure that we're trying to convert. And so today is a lot of studying, and so I'll just kind of show you some of the books that have been helpful to me. All right, so this one, our friends Kyle and Jill loaned us a few books about a year ago, and I have been just like soaking them in. This one I haven't finished all the way, but I've done a lot of learning from Ionto Evans. I would love to take one of his workshops, but the rocket mass heaters. So we're looking at putting one of those in the house, and these are really cool because they actually you can create like benches, so the heat is, and I'm not going to give you all the terminology because I will say it wrong and somebody will correct me, but you can look this up. But essentially you have your heat and it heats up the bench. It can heat up the floors. You can actually make a bed to put, and then to heat up your bed. But it's going to be, ideally we'd like to have something like this. We also want to be able to cook with wood burning. So digging into that, I've read this one front to back, the Earth Oven by Kiko Denzer. And Hannah Field. So really, really good. This isn't so much for our house. That's what we're going to do in the outdoor kitchen. And then just some other ones that I have, earth bag building, just kind of looking into these different ones, water storage. So those 4 books were loaned to us from our friends. And then I picked these up at a secondhand bookstore. New ecological home, this solar house, and the natural house. So these just trying to more energy efficient homes, but also just trying to dig into everything passive solar. And then I actually found these when I was going through the house and sorting. So they're Mother Earth News. Well, this one's Mother Earth News from like 1997, but I bet there's some good stuff in there. So I'm going to search that today. And then a shelter special from the Mother Earth News. So going to dig into that and see what we come up with. And then we have just over here, nothing's fancy, but a notebook that we have. This is what we did for the van, totally old school. I didn't use the computer much, but coming in here, and this is we got this one, a fresh, clean book for the property, and that we'll start our planning here.
So I am pulling down the ceiling panels and pulling the insulation out and setting the insulation aside for now until we figure out what we're going to do with it. But in the process of pulling the stuff out, like one of the pieces of insulation seemed like heavier, and so let me show you what I found. So this piece of insulation had some goodies in it. Like poop fell out like all over the place. I'm not even sure what else is up in there yet. But yep, we've got critters.